It was a Tuesday night like no other. Zill was going crazy because things weren't going according to plan, and hashtag Make Video Games Political was trending on Twitter. But all that came tumbling down when he walked in. People were making political puns out of video game names, but he took that too seriously. He thought people were interjecting politics into everything, and he said they should go fuck themselves. He also said we were twats and insufferable weaklings. At this point in time, I took it upon myself to calmly and politely tell him that he was mistaken, and all this was per jokes, by saying r/woosh. It was at this moment I knew I fucked up.
Who am I kidding? This made my night. We all know the kind of people that take things way too far, the kind that have anger issues and probably need some kind of counseling. Well, Zildjian and I had a run-in with a guy who seemed like he could turn green at any moment. Like, seriously, all I did was talk to him about one of my favorite subreddits, and this man comes back at me with some of the angriest stuff I've heard since I quit Xbox Live.
Do you honestly think you're fucking funny?
In all seriousness, though, I was trying to tell him that he got it all wrong and maybe look at some of the tweets that got this trending in the first place. But before we get any further, let's talk a bit about exactly what r/woosh actually is.
r/woosh is a subreddit on a popular social media networking website known as reddit.com. Now, for those of you who don't know what Reddit is, it's a place where communities can come together, for better or for worse, to discuss topics pertaining anyone can think of, and these places are known as subreddits. Some examples of subreddits are r/rainbow6 or r/furry. Note to self, never go to r/furry ever again. Some of my favorite subreddits are r/Sons of Anarchy, r/Crash Bandicoot, and r/podcasts. But some subreddits aren't dedicated to communities, but are more meant for humor. For example, r/Pornhub comments is a place where people post funny comments from popular pornographic websites, or r/Tinder, where people post funny conversations and threads from the popular dating app Tinder. Now, r/woosh is one of those subreddits focused on humor, where people post screenshots of comments that missed the joke or satire of another comment that went right over their head, hence the name r/woosh.
So around 8ish or so on Tuesday, August 21st, 2018, hashtag Make Video Games Political was trending on Twitter. Originally, I thought it was people pushing to make video games more political. But turns out it was people making political puns using video game names. Here are some of our favorites.
The Last of US.
Grand Theft Electoral College.
Dunce Dunce Revolution.
Silent Hillary.
Tweet Fighter.
Halo. Hillary always laughs out loud.
Half-Lie.
Sonic the Hedge Fund. Rocket League.
No Bomberman.
Waluigi.
Shut up, you stupid fucking liberal nerds.
But of course, every once in a while you'd get a tweet or two about why people shouldn't do this, or something along those lines. The thing is, however, there was just something about this guy's tweet that made me want to let him know that there was a joke that just went right over his head. Of course, the second I saw him respond back, I never could have imagined how angry this man could be. It was at this moment in time I wanted to know exactly who just called me a dipshit. Meet Mike Blades, the man who decided to call me a dipshit on Twitter. MC, poet, writer, a comedian of sorts, former dictator of Equatorial Guinea, programmer, and according to one Redditor, Pitbull, who's fallen on bad times.
This guy tweets out some pretty interesting things, and some questionable things to say as well. This guy, for some odd reason, switches between political rants. Today, Michael Cohen committed perjury to save his own skin. He knows he's a liar. He had the audacity to make payments on behalf of Trump without his permission, and now is lying about it. Michael Cohen is the worst kind of rat, a lying one. Enjoy the prison noodles. Arrivederci. So to prove Alex Jones wrong about the liberal elite controlled media outlets being deep state assets / propaganda tools for silencing him like true fascists, Alex Jones won. It's not a conspiracy. And they did make the frogs gay.
blocked us on Twitter. Just saying.
And tweeting some funny stuff about whatever hashtag is trending at the moment.
This nun has swag for days and a sick-ass curveball to boot. Hashtag middle school in 4 words. I don't remember it. Dun-dun. Me after I roast a racist baiter. I'm not triggered, but no you are.
Now, if that isn't enough to show you how much of an amazing guy this is, we haven't even shown you the best tweets of them all. These next 2 tweets are most definitely the best on his Twitter page.
Hashtag deep thoughts from the 1950s. A woman's place is most certainly in the kitchen. See, men have evolved winky face. A woman's place is wherever she wants to be is my point. Having said that, women would be wise to acknowledge their own female nature.
You know, if that isn't questionably sexist, I don't know what is. Also, I feel I should say that the link on this pinned tweet doesn't work.
Another interesting detail is that he has a SoundCloud account linked to his Twitter bio, where he has 3 full rap singles. For once, this guy doesn't actually have something extremely terrible, but at the same time, still pretty bad for a number of different reasons.
One thing that sucks is his Twitter and his tweets. One thing that doesn't suck is his music. Yes, we mentioned that the link in his pinned tweet doesn't work, but if you go to the link in his bio, that does work, and it takes you to his SoundCloud. His music isn't all that bad. I particularly find the songs to be very musically interesting with how he formats the music itself. His lyrics tend to be pretty deep. I really don't know what it's about because music is so much about interpretation, and I don't know the first thing about the stories behind the songs or what the world event it was based off, so I can't comment on that. But I can say that they do seem particularly deep, and he knows his way around a editing software for music because it's very well production. His quality is very, very good, and I particularly really enjoy his music. I could even see myself covering some of his music. I often find myself wondering how a group can be really bad in one area but really good in another, such as BuzzFeed Films is really good, but BuzzFeed is cancer. So I wonder, how is his Twitter so cancer and his music so good?
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all we have for you today. At this point in time, Mike Blades has blocked both myself, Zildjian65, the official Boss Junior Productions Twitter account, and Zildjian65's shitpost Twitter account on Twitter. We plan on sending this video to him via DMs with one of our other accounts. If anything else happens, we'll be sure to update you in due time. Shout out to my social media manager, Zildjian65, for making this video possible, as both his knowledge of inner workings of social media as well as his Reddit posts were invaluable to the making of this video. And if you're watching on Zildjian65's side, feel free to leave a subscribe, as I make a new video every single Saturday, as well as a podcast every single Wednesday. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.